think it should be put in schools. They should be teaching people at primary schools. At primary school age, they should be learning a little bit of Gaelic.
If classes were made more available and possibly subsidised at some point as well.
Introduce it as a curriculum in school.
You can study it in school, but then again, it's no more efficient to study something like Spanish, which is like much more widely spoken.
Get it into schools really, I think that's the best way to learn.
Get people to speak it, you could teach it in schools, or find some like really cool celebrity and teach them it, and then like it'll be in Heat magazine and then everybody'd speak it. Kate Moss, get her on it.
Lock them in little huts and teach them how to speak until they know they can't get out.
Well, I think we should start teaching it in primary schools again. It's the only way really people are going to learn. I've got a friend from Holland who speaks 4 different languages, so it's a wee bit embarrassing that we don't know really our own language.
Make it more fun. Have more, I don't know.
I think introduce it to children younger, maybe, so they get used to it growing up.
Definitely, I think there should be more community projects and more classes and more aware and more of it in universities, like little social groups.
I think more people should learn Gaelic through music and stuff, so yeah, learn Gaelic.
Make it
taught
cooler.
in schools instead of French. Thank you.
I think it should be taught. I think it should be taught as a substitute instead of French. Like when you choose French to German, I think Gaelic should be an option, because where I'm from, Gaelic is an option.
I think Gaelic should be introduced to schools because that's the best way to get them young, that's what I say.
I think if you introduced it in like big bumblebees and things like that, like playgroups, because I don't, that's actually stupid, right? Because even I was like in the bumblebees and I was like 2 or 3 years old, I used to watch this programme with a wee guy with a funny parrot.
They're Gaelic.
They're Gaelic, but you understood every word.
Did you?
See, when I was that age I understood everything. I knew he was talking about the alphabet and everything, but I think that's because
it's a child.
Because it's a child.
Have fun nights as well. Like come down for free and learn Gaelic if you like it. Go back kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Try it before you buy it. Yes, definitely.
Well, you can't exactly buy it, but I was
thank you.
I think they should introduce it more in schools, and from primary school the kids should learn Gaelic, therefore they would be able to pass on in the future.
Gotta make it compulsory in schools, isn't it?
Well, why not?
Start it from an early age, around about nursery, and then heading in towards primary school. Primary school, primary one, children from a very young age now, they're kind of taught basic French and things like that, so yeah, why not Gaelic?
Encouraged in schools to make. We were up at the Gaelic College a few weeks ago doing a freshers' fair up there, and I thought it was a really good idea, so maybe having something like that in the central belt rather than having it go all the way to Skyfoot.
I think they should teach it more in schools, because I know up north, I know a couple of my pals from Aviemore and stuff like that, they'll have Gaelic classes in their schools, but when you do have it down in Glasgow and Edinburgh and the Central Belt and the west of Scotland, there's hardly any at all, and it's really weird. I think it's a Scottish language, so it should be getting taught in Scottish schools,
Perhaps young people need to be taught that it's part of our history, part of our culture kind of thing. Why should we speak it? Because it's part of who we are, maybe. Also, it's kind of useful to always have a lot of conversation with someone and knowing any idea what you're talking about. That's just my view.
Things like this, more publicity, incorporated into school to make it an optional module, more push for it in school.
You could pass a law.
Yeah, or you could just, instead of getting them to encourage, you could ban all the other ones. You could ban English.
Because all other languages, people are only allowed to do what the French did with the Bretons, and what the English did with the Gaelic speakers, cut off their tongue. If anybody speaks anything but Gaelic, you cut their tongue off.
I don't know, really. It's one of those things. You either want to learn it or you don't want to learn it. I think if they want us to learn Gaelic, they should start introducing it to all primary schools across Scotland, like from the start, like primary one. But unfortunately, it's Mandarin everyone wants us to learn. But they speak Gaelic up in the Highlands, so don't know. See what they're doing, it works.
Corporal punishment. And subliminal messaging.
Thank you.
And skills.
Like promotions like this is definitely one of the best promotions you can have. And actually, my wife just said it should be taught at school. It should be our next language.
You could encourage it in schools. Yes. More Gaelic classes.
What's better than further education for people like yourself?
University. Learning people like myself. Yes, I think so. Well-educated people should be encouraged. Yes. What do you think?
I concur.
They should teach it in schools instead of French.
No, they should put it on telly, right? So all the Gaelic channels, so nobody knows what they're saying.
Yeah, and then they just learn it straight away.
Yes.
Send me and her on the streets. Thank you.
Just events like this will really help push Gaelic. So
teach it in schools, I don't know, something like that. Give them a free poster or something. That sort of stuff, cool.
As a trainee teacher, I think they should be teaching it in schools. It's probably the best way. Get the next generation speaking it. Once they're speaking it at school, they'll start speaking at home, so their parents will pick it up. So that'll catch the missed generation.
Learn it in school? Yep.
I think studying it is interesting, and I think maybe having more educational systems in Gaelic speaking places so people don't have to go to non-Gaelic speaking places to study.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good answer.
That is a good answer.
Teach it in schools.
Yeah, teach it in schools to get people to know their true culture.
Like our French and German.
I know, that's other countries. We should be learning our own languages before we even think about learning other languages.
Talk less about the language and more about the culture.
Gaelic primary schools are a good idea.
Just more
awareness.
Courses in like secondary school instead of like German, which I'm never going to speak.
Instead of a foreign language.
Okay.
Well, I live around the corner from the Gaelic school, where they teach things in Gaelic, from what I've heard. And I think things like that should be encouraged by the council, by the government, and kept running. Keep Gaelic a live language.
More programmes like Dotterman and Spot. Kira Mahashu, Ishna Hechnu, Ishna Hach. Spot.
You should learn it in primary school. I think that's a definite. My mum teaches Gaelic in primary school, by the way. So it's happening. Thanks. Alright, cheers.
Workshops.
Yeah, workshops.
Would be really good.
Maybe Gaelic magazines, papers, things like that.
I don't know how serious I can take you. Yeah, that would definitely work out.
I think there should be financial programs set up by the government to enable people from lower socioeconomic places to learn Gaelic.
But saying that, Sam, has Gaelic always actually been the language of Scotland? No, it hasn't. That's true. It's true.
Explain your terms.
I don't think Gaelic should be. I don't think Gaelic should actually be really spoken in any great measures in the Lowlands, because it was never actually a language of the Lowlands. It was always a language of the Highlands, and I think it's silly to waste funding on a language which was never anything culturally or historically to do with that geographic region.
Well, first of all, that's just cultural national chauvinism.
It's not cultural national
It's cultural national chauvinism to
all.
suggest that people in certain areas should not be encouraged to learn any regional languages.
No, I'm not saying it shouldn't be encouraged, but I'm saying far too much of the Scottish Government's funding goes into this.
Oh no, not enough. Clearly not enough.
I think it's far too much.
Alright, go on, give me some figures.
I don't have figures at hand, Sam. I wasn't planning to wear some glasses and come into a booth.
I think we've turned a fun thing on here into a really serious debate now, where I'm now asking you for sources.
Yeah. I guess we'll just wrap it up. We'll do the thank you, but we'll just say this is a debate to be had at another time.